They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but what does a selfie a day do? In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Summer Roddershot will show us how it built community for one man.
Like many people, at the end of 2023, Sam Mooney was trying to come up with a New Year's resolution.
I had given that a lot of thought and hadn't come up with anything.
So he decided to shift his focus from a resolution to an intention.
What could I intentionally do every day for a whole year without breaking it? And then it just popped into my head, like I could take a selfie every day with a different person. And so that's what I did.
He started with no one other than his wife, Audrey.
He said, sit down here, let's take a picture. And I thought it was just like a New Year's picture. And then he's like, I think I'm going to do this every day. Take a picture.
The rules were simple. One picture a day with a different person each day. No retakes, and Sam had to already know them. While it was Sam's resolution, it quickly became a full-time project for the couple.
Audrey and I spent so much time together that year because every Sunday morning, her and I would get up and go grocery shopping together. That's something that she would do by herself. But in 2024, we did it together because I needed a selfie.
People would run away because they knew what he wanted. Some people would come up to him. There were nights where we would drive around looking for a place to go, whether it be Menards, Target, or a different grocery store, because he hadn't had a selfie that day, so we would just go shopping and look for somebody.
Along with Sam and Audrey's relationship, it also strengthened the other relationships in their lives.
We talk to people that in the winter that we don't see until summer. We see them in the store, we stop talk to them. We used to joke that he couldn't go to the store with us because we would be in there forever because he'd find somebody to talk to. Now we're looking for people to talk to.
When I would show people the videos of the previous months, they were like, wow, I didn't know you know so-and-so, and wow, what is she up to? What is she doing now? Or I haven't seen her in years. Do you happen to have her phone number? And so I was like, wow, this is really morphing into something more than what I originally intended it to be.
There are a few selfies that stand out. While on a trip to Philly, Sam had to contact the 3 people he already knew in town, and one of the selfies cost him a pretty penny.
Dave texts me, and he says, I can meet, but it has to be now. And so he gives me his address of where he's at. I took a $45 Uber to Dave. I took the selfie with him. He was so busy, because this is the day before the game. He was so busy, he had zero time for me. So I didn't even get to visit with him. Shook his hand, gave him a hug, took a selfie, got back in the Uber, took a $45 Uber back. So Dave's selfie cost me $90 and almost a heart attack.
There's another selfie that sticks out on a day that's extremely special to Sam.
April 25th, 2010, it was my first day of sobriety. That book does not happen without that day because I don't have the relationships that I have.
This date is the only one that doesn't feature a person. Instead, it's a 4-legged friend.
So that day I take off work, I stay home, and all those pictures in that book are all organic. And so I couldn't call somebody and say, come over to my house. And so there was one option, and it was Dudley, the family dog.
About halfway through 2024, Sam decided he was going to turn all 367 selfies into a book.
I've been telling him to write a book. Not necessarily that book, but he's great with his words. He's a great storyteller, and I knew he would do it.
I knew for sure that this book was going to sell 6 copies. That was my goal. I knew for sure it was going to sell 6 because I was going to buy one for me, one for my beautiful bride, and one for each one of my kids. 6 books. I also said all along that tens of people are going to read it. I had no illusions of this thing doing anything super crazy or anything.
While he only wrote 100 words or less about each person, the book is a deep reflection of who Sam has been blessed with.
I learned that the company that I keep is incredible. I learned that I am a blessed man in that there's a lot of people a lot of relationships that I've built that I lean on and that I often take for granted. I learned that something as silly as taking a quick selfie with someone can either A, make their day, B, make my day.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Summer Roddershot.
We posted a link to Sam's book, The Company I Kept, under this story on KELOLAND.com.